T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work.
The two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people. What is going on? Welcome back to Kopish and welcome to another watch along. It's a big one today, people. Well, as far as pre-seasons go, we've got Bayern, the mighty Bayern Munich. I've got a feeling that we might leave it with one of their players, or is that just wishful thinking? I've got Jersey Boy and I've got Ram with me for this one. What's going on, brothers?
Good, man. Looking forward to this game. It's a big game as well. It's a good opposition. Finally get some like proper. Can see who is really going to be stepping up this season, you know? Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, real talk. And I think this is a Jersey Boy debut for a watch along, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, I did Leicester. I did Leicester with Callum because he was so tired. He asked me to come on because he couldn't do it on his own, and I kept him awake. So that was the thing.
You did.
So that was my debut. But this is my debut with you, Drift. So this is then the Drift debut. There you go.
There you go. Everyone is tuning in. Big up yourselves. I know this is kind of the middle of the day, so big up to everyone who was able to join in. And if you're watching this later on, please make sure you smash that like button for me. Subscribe. 55% of our subscribers, guys, in the last 3 months, watchers are not subscribed. That's a high percentage. Even if a fraction of those people subscribe, we'll hit the 30k people. So please make sure you remember to do that. And let's enjoy this game, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
100%.
I just saw the Bayern Munich lineup, and it's a good team. You've got a decent team out, you know. They've got Lima, Kimmich, Musiala. Gnabry.
I think other than their striker position, I'm not too knowledgeable on Tell, but they don't have a proper number 9.
He's from
not yet.
Not now with the K, of course.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the way now. Let's go. Come on.
He's from Stade Rennais. From what I remember, he was bought by Bayern Munich when he was a kid. So they talk about him very highly.
The game is underway, by the way, people. The game is underway.
I think this is our biggest test before Chelsea to see, because I do reckon both teams will do 60 with their best teams, and I think this game will end up 2-2, just because I think that it'll be 1-1 with both teams, and then I think it'll be 1-1 again with the other two teams. So maybe we win 3-2 or something.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? To be honest with you, I mean, I know a lot of people kind of lose their mind these days when it comes to friendlies, but I just want to see a good performance. I want to see the fitness of the players up to scratch. I want to see combinations between players who should be playing together in the main team. The result is here nor there, innit? You want to win, of course. You want to score goals, but I'm not going to be angry unless we got absolutely embarrassed and we just
of course, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But friendlies, I think people have been getting a little bit too caught up in the friendly thing in terms of like how annoyed they're getting about things. But I guess you do want to go into the to the season with a little bit of momentum, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I think people do take things a bit too far, but it's like you can't go off of what's it called? You can't be like lackadaisical, be doing some stupidness in the game, man. It's still, you got to show yourself in it.
Yeah, beautiful. Go on, Cody.
Come on, Gakpo! Come on! Oh, what a goal!
Oh my
Come
What
on!
did I tell you a lot about my boy Cody?
What a start!
Did
Fucking
I
hell!
tell you
Where
about
you at,
my?
Cal? Where you at, Cal? Say Cody,
For
man.
people in the chat, where the timer's being sorted. Sorry, guys, don't worry. 1 second. That'll be sorted. Cody. I told everyone that you know what I mean. I smell a special season from this boy. Do you know what, you lot? I don't really say this very often, but I am so happy we bought this kid.
Yeah, man. Look, I was
God.
one of them people that was a bit critical of him being like, he comes in and out, good to have like a amazing 10 minutes, then just ghosts away. But now, like, he's trying to really put himself out there, man. I'm looking forward to this. And United fans can hold that. They can hold that. They gave him all that abuse, man, like Gakpo, Gakpuff, or something like that. Now they wish they had Cody in their team, bro. They wish.
I'm telling you.
Who got the assist, by the way?
I think it might be.
Is it Robbo?
Was it Jota? Who? I can't.
Oh, sorry.
It's someone off the left.
It might have been Jota.
Yeah, I think.
Let me double check. I think it is Jota. Yeah.
Ooh, Jones.
Yeah, Jota assist. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. What time are you guys on? I'm on 3 minutes, just past like 3 minute 33. 4.
Oh, we're bang on. Me and you bang on time.
Yeah, I'm bang on with you lot as well. That's perfect.
Yeah, we're synced. Perfect.
You know what? I like the fact that Jones is actually trying to like make sure he's undroppable. We're in again.
Oh, gone.
Oh, Jota.
Salah.
No. Ball died, Diogo, man.
Yeah, it was a bit of a poor ball from Jota, and then it was good defending in the end.
It's too close to Salomon.
That Bayern Munich kit is beautiful. I'm never gonna lie.
Bro, Bayern can Bayern could do. Their kits are just amazing, isn't it? They are
that kit is beautiful. Purple and black always goes together.
No, that's a great kit. The home kit looks a bit dodgy though.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, we're bang on. We're bang on.
Yeah,
we're literally bang on. Bang on. I'm not a huge fan of Bayern's first team.
Absolute washed out player, innit? I am so glad we went for Ibu instead of him. My God.
Upamecano.
If we'd have bought Upamecano, we'd already be looking for 2 new centre backs.
He's a really weird defender because for my country he's been amazing, but when it comes to the club he's just bad. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe Deschamps.
Maybe it's a bit like Maguire. You know, Maguire turns up for England, doesn't turn up for United, and Pocahontas does not turn up for Bayern, turns up for France. Maybe. It's a weird one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a sec, boys. I'm just gonna blow my nose. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Just for the time, it's 5:25, 26,
27, 28, yeah.
29,
time.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Keep going, Cal.
47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 53,
pause it, just pause
54,
it, just pause it there.
56, 57, 58, 59, 6 minutes, 6:01, 6:02.
Now, Cal. There you go.
There we go. Big up Cal in the background doing his thing, giving us that beautiful timer. But so far, so good, people, man. I'm looking forward. You know what? The one thing I'm looking forward to next season, our attack is going to be fire. Just fire.
Oh my god! Again, who
Handball.
do we cook there? That's a free kick. That.
That's a handball, bro. What
No, not given. What the fuck? How is that not given a handball? That should be a free kick now. Have any of you seen Bayern's home kit? They've gone from red to white red. It's very odd. It's a very odd colour combination.
I
I
haven't.
thought they've
seen
always
it,
been with the
actually,
red
man.
and white.
Yeah, but I think they've had it mainly red and white. It's like us having a kit which is mainly white and red.
Oh.
It's like opposite. It looks more like an away kit than a home kit. Oh, shit. Is that Fonza, that? It's a Fonza, yeah. So, Ram, do you think Jones starts in a CDM role for Chelsea?
Nope. We're gonna
But
get
you think
CDM.
you think we'll get one?
Yeah, we're gonna
Because
get
even
CDM.
if we do get Lavia, I'm not confident that Klopp will start put him straight to the deep end.
I say we only use Curtis Jones as a 6 only for an emergency.
I have a massive feeling he will start.
Nah, I can't deal with Curtis. Curtis as a 10. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for.
Same.
I'm seeing the light after last season. I'm like, bro, you're a 10. You're a straight up 10. You're a goal scoring 10 as well at times. So you gotta play in that position. I don't want to see him as a 6. He done well for under 21s, but that should be only for an emergency, nothing else.
No, of course, yeah. I think we'll get a CDM, but we've got one more game before Chelsea. That is at the at Preston. We're playing another Bundesliga 2 team. We've got to get. If we're going to get CDM, it'd be nice to get them in before then, and then they can at least play a little bit before.
Yeah, that's the ideal thing. But
shit, who's that? Is that Musiala? Oh fucking! I thought it was going in, but yeah, I'm going this squad.
My thing just lost connection. Brilliant. I'm flipping out.
Okay, looking at it now, it is a sexy kit. Yeah, got it. I didn't know Bayern need a 6. I thought they've already got a 6.
They don't need a 6. They've got Lima. They just bought Konrad Lima from Leipzig. Another player that I wanted us to sign. But
yeah. Because John Santos was saying that both teams are desperate for CDM. Are they Gonzalo? No, never mind.
Flipping out, why were you?
Oh shit! Corner Bayern. Why can't Everett? Good defendant. Who was that who defended that? Was it Sportsler? Yeah, he can defend as well.
I'm glad to see Sobo and McAllister playing in the same team finally, man.
I honestly think 45 plus add-ons would get Lavia. We don't have to go 50 million. I think 45
We
plus
just gotta
will do
pay
it.
what they want, man. It's getting on my fucking nerves now.
Oh,
What minute are you guys on?
fucking hell, we just hit the post.
Why was he allowed to have 2 attempts?
And that's Benjamin Pavard as well, who's hit the post.
We should have let him score, actually. Then Klopp would have bought him.
Yeah, maybe. What minute are you guys on?
You can only miss that in pre-season, you know. If that was a proper game, oh my god.
Yeah.
What minute are you guys on?
The clock disappeared. There you go. 10:38, 9. Yeah, we're all in sync together.
Okay,
Literally,
cool.
all sync. I'm not the biggest fan of Pavard at right back, but if he's playing right centre back, then I'm not too against it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm the same. And plus, he's a utility player as well. So
Beautiful.
I'm all for
And also, he doesn't get into. He's not even first choice right back for us. We're playing a centre back or right back.
Do you know what I love about our squad at the moment? We've got a lot of players now that retain the football really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think what was good is that there's also kind of like patient players. They don't really want to go
How's
for
that not a foul?
This referee, man, that's a foul all day.
they don't want to go for that hero ball all the time.
Yeah.
Which is a good
Quick,
thing. in
quick
my
question:
opinion.
Have we? If Trent is still playing inverted, yeah? Or we
Yeah,
playing him? Okay, good.
I feel as though it should be inverted. I think Conor Bradley should be the right back, like traditional right back, like bombing down the wing.
No, because he's been really good in pre-season. I'm really impressed with Bradley.
I just feel
He's-
as though he's just
he's
not
injured,
playing in
isn't
the
he?
right position. Well, the right way he's playing. I don't think he's played in the right way. I think he's more.
Yeah,
of
Trent's playing inverted. Good, right, good.
I think Bradley's more of a old school winger than a what's it called? I think inverted fullback.
I can tell you one thing Pavard's good at, and that's scoring from 30 yards once every few months. Other than that, that's why I'd rather go for other options other than Pavard if we're going to get someone.
Speaking of 30 yards, I'd like to see Szoboszlai bang it from 30 yards. It's like one shot.
I would like at least today, even if he doesn't score, at least attempt. Isn't an attempt. Pavard should have scored that. I don't know how we missed that.
You know, Kyle, I'm just going to say it now. Kyle does deserve some flowers because the way that Gakpo's playing, he does like to drift really deep into that midfield position. I'm just saying, you know.
I think Gakpo is really good in that false nine position.
It's just Kyle does deserve a little bit of credit. I'm just saying.
In the false nine role, he's probably the closest we can get to Bobby.
No, 100%. I think he's Bobby 2.0.
There's not many people in world football that are Jesus.
Again, there you go. Finally, foul. Thank you. I swear if he didn't give a
Whenever
foul
I
for
talk,
that, this
I can hear
referee is
an
just
echo.
shit.
Is it just me, or can you guys hear an echo whenever I talk?
I can hear zero echo.
1 2
No echo for me.
1 2
No.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh, it's gone now.
No, you good,
No.
man.
Maybe it was something at the beginning, but not now. That's all good. We've not even. Bruno says he can hear the echo, but how can people hear the echo and we can't hear the echo? That doesn't make any sense.
Wonderful pass. Oh, Trent, you got to
Unlucky
remember
Trent.
who you're playing against, bro. There's no way you're getting past him for pace, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
Alfonso's
anyone in
too
world
fast.
football that can
Alfonso,
get past
yeah.
Davis for pace. Like,
Maybe-
Man is too fast.
Killian.
I don't
always
even know if
remember-
Killian
Maybe
could get past him, you know, bro. What?
I'll always remember that.
Killian's quicker than Davis, bro.
I think Killian with that acceleration will just maybe have that extra yard on him. Because I think they're both equally as
That'll
quick.
be a bloody good race, I tell you.
Yeah.
I always remember that assist he got against not against Barcelona. Alfonso.
Yeah, Davies, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
where he ran past everyone and then put in for Kimmich. Happened.
Yeah, it was. Man, what happened to Davies, man? Used to be so good. So good.
That's the only thing I like about Jones being the number 6 is that he's comfortable on the ball. So when you're playing out from the back, he can keep hold of the ball.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not fond of him being in that role, though.
People in the chat, let me know if my audio is a bit better now.
Your audio's been all right, bro.
Yes,
Maybe a little
some
bit
people.
loud, but
Yeah, it's just why I've put the setting to automatically adjust the mic volume. So I want to see if it's any louder. Like, we've actually not been playing bad, other than the Pavard chance. We've not been bad.
No.
Bayern are growing into the game, but we've been good.
No.
On him? Shut up, man.
We're letting him get too much of the
that
ball.
was such a crap. What was that?
Oh, careful.
Well done,
Well
Verge.
done, corner.
That
Yeah,
was old school Verge. Reading what's gonna happen and getting
it's
there.
gonna be a
first.
big season for Verge this season. After what he did last season, like he needs to. It's like a big season for him, and it to really
It
prove
sounds
that
really
he's still
weird
the best.
to even have a conversation where it's like Virgil's got to prove himself after how spectacular he was for the first 2-3 years.
Yeah, but
Obviously.
that's you can't excuse last season. Yeah,
I
but
think the
it's-
slight excuse is that everybody was crap, and I will say that about a lot of our players. If everyone's crap, then it's kind of hard to like pick out an individual.
yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, but it's like
Apart from Allison, everybody really was below par last season.
yeah, maybe even Ibu, you could say.
Yeah, Ibu was pretty good for the majority of the season, actually. Yeah,
It's just a shame he just got a lot of
but
injuries.
he was injured a lot last year.
Yeah, he was. To be fair.
This is why I think we really need a centre back, because I'm worried that if he gets injured again, I don't want to see Joe Gomez starting.
Well, here's the thing. Klopp has apparently publicly said that he wants 2 midfielders and a defender before the window closes.
He
Now,
did say that.
Yeah,
You did
just
say that.
depends.
We've got a month left of the
Como-
window. A lot of people are thinking about the Chelsea game, but we do have to remember there is another 2 weeks after the Chelsea game before the window shuts. Maybe Liverpool are trying to see if we can get like a teams panic a little bit, or teams will let a player go because they've brought somebody in now to replace. Because like a lot of the time that's what happens. You try and buy a player, and the team don't want to let go of the player until they've got a replacement. Maybe closer to the end of the window, they'll have their replacement already, and then they'll be more, do you know what I mean? They'll be more willing to let their player go. I don't know, but we just better sort this out, man.
Good throw in there, True. Never mind.
We need 1 DM before the Chelsea game, absolute, like 100%, and then
Having
the other
a
2
centre
players.
back.
Yeah, well, I think we can make do before the Chelsea game without a centre back, as long as Ibu and Verge are ready for, for that game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously, it will be before the window shuts that we better make sure that we've got those extra 2 bodies in afterwards.
Yeah.
As I said to Bram earlier, I would love us to get the CDM in before we play our last pre-season game, because
Well,
at
we
least you can
should
get
have.
one game before
Yeah,
the
we
Chelsea
should
game.
have. Well, let's be honest. We should have just stopped pussyfooting around, and Lavia should be here on this tour with us now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we actually playing at? Like, come on, man. You know what they want. You know that they've got to give 20% to City. You know that they're going to lose £10 million based on the whole English team to English team tax. What are you ramping around? Like, just give them 50 mil and done, man. If he is who you think is good enough, pay the money, man. Flipping out, man. What is the difference between 42 million and 50 million, really? Do you know what I mean? Like, it ain't like it's 80 mil and 30 mil when you're like, whoa, the disparity is ridiculous. 42 mil and 50 mil. Come on, man. It is what it is, man. What are you trying to do? Just fucking pay the money, man.
I honestly do think 45 million plus add-ons will get it done.
I hope so.
They should do,
But we're offering 42 including add-ons. It should be 45 plus add-ons, not 45 including add-ons. So obviously City get a lot part of the money, so they need to make some money out of it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big stumbling blocks, that they've got to give 20% to City.
I think if there was no clause, then they probably would accept our deal. But I think it's the fact that they have to make money back.
I agree with that 100%. LFC Network, the code for FPL will be released on Monday, bro. We're going to be releasing that on Monday. Really looking forward to that as well. Big up to everyone who jumped in last year.
I've made a vow not to do FPL this year. It's just I never end up doing it in the end. I just never
No, same, yeah. I'm used to it.
Big up Sultan, as always, says, big up Kopish. Let's enjoy the game, but we need to have a chat about this Lavia situation. Absolutely embarrassing and pathetic. but let's see Jones playing in that DM role. Yeah, it is getting a bit embarrassing now. I really don't know what the hell's the hold up, man. I really don't.
It's taking the piss, man. It's taking the actual piss. Like, or taking the piss out of the fans, but also taking the piss out of Klopp, man. Because this is where you have to say Klopp has been like, we need players. We 100% need players. I want this, and this, and we haven't got them. So who's
not good enough?
What can Klopp do? Because I guarantee you, Klopp has a list of players that he wants, and then they're like, "Yeah, we haven't got. We're not. It's just difficult to get them." We're like, "We're flipping Liverpool, man. That's our muscles, man. What we do."
And you know what? I don't even want to start running my Klopp agenda, as people put it. Even though I think I'm just speaking complete facts about, you know, the history of what we've done. But for everybody who always blames Klopp for why we don't buy players, I want to know how they spin the narrative and make this one Klopp's fault.
As do I.
He's clearly identified players he wants. He's clearly told the public now how many more players he thinks ideally the club need to bring in for us to have a proper squad. Now it's up to the recruitment and the owners providing the money to the recruitment to get this shit done, right? I'd love to know how they're going to spin this and make it Klopp's fault now, but it is what it is, man. I reckon Klopp is super annoyed that Lavia is not a Liverpool player already. He just can't say it out loud.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree, Drift. Like, if we needed a DM, 100%. We needed a DM, and why haven't we gotten one already before pre-season?
Don't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense.
It don't.
But there you go. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Szoboszlai having to like do a bit too much defensive work. I think it's just basically because we haven't got a proper DM in the team, and it might have been instruction maybe. Like, you can't just leave Jones isolated. You shouldn't even leave a proper DM isolated, but a player who ain't even actually a DM ain't ideal for him to be there on his own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I think how much things would be easier right now if we had Lavia on this tour right now.
Bro.
It's a shame we don't want to. I think we will end up paying the money they want. But I'm worried that it's going to be later in the window when we need him now. Go on.
Well done. Go on, Mo. Bloody hell. Again, why is it always this guy, man?
I know he fell over. He fell over.
Flipping hell, man. Will you just bugger off, bruv? Or come and join us, man. One of the two, man.
Davies is so fast. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, if you're in a footwork with Davies, he's getting there before you. 100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what as well? Big up to the reggae girls, man. Big up. I'm seeing a couple people. Yeah, big up. A couple people have been jumping in. I haven't been paying attention today to what's going on, but big up, man. They're doing their thing, man.
Ryan's been doing his Brazil, innit?
Yeah. So France and Jamaica through to round of 16.
The James family must be proud right now as well.
Yeah. She's doing bits for England, man.
I've always thought it must be a little bit weird when one member of the family is an attacker and one member of the family is a defender, because the attacker is always going to be the member of the family that gets all the glory and like, do you know what I mean? And then the defender or the goalie doesn't really get to like have those same kind of moments. You know what I mean?
It's a bit like, what's it called? The De Boer brothers, isn't it? One of them was like a centre back, the other was a striker, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, it's weird.
like, you know, it's only even if it's like the Neville brothers or the De Boer brothers. Well, not even so much the De Boer brothers, because
Laudrup brothers.
yeah, like Laudrup brothers, they play pretty similar. Yeah, like, you know, when you've got the Ayew brothers, they play pretty similar positions. So yeah,
Doesn't Cannavaro have a brother or something like that? Play centre back.
Oh, does he? I don't even know, bro.
I'm not sure.
What, still playing football now?
Nah. Obviously,
I was gonna say that is a massive disparity in in age.
Yeah.
If you got one that will be playing now,
Yeah. He has a younger brother. Plays centre back as well. Played for Napoli when he was younger. Yeah. Normally, all the brothers or like siblings or like fathers and dads play the same position, innit? Like obviously Casper and Peter. Obviously George Weah's son Timothy. Then again, you got Lillian Thuram and Marcus Thuram and Kefren. They play way different. What a finish!
Captain.
That's
what I'm saying. All right, I'm all for it.
Stepping up to the plate.
That's my defender.
Beautiful. 2-0.
Hey, Bruno, man. Big up with the commentary, bro. That was some legendary commentary. We need to get Bruno doing some commentary in real life.
Who got the assist, man?
Is that Jota who took it, or is it Robbo?
It was Robbo, man. Robbo. It was Robbo.
Yeah, Robbo.
Old school Verge. Yeah, Robbo. Beautiful delivery from Robbo. Old school Robbo to old school Verge. That's a throwback to 18, 19, 19, 20 right there.
I was gonna say, is that similar to the header we scored against Bayern in the quarterfinals? Was it round of 16?
Yeah, it was a little bit actually.
No, it was round of 16, wasn't it?
It was round of 16. It was round of
16 because it was Bayern, Porto, Barca. Yeah, so yeah, it was round of 16. Remember, he scored a header like that.
Verge scored a header in the 3-1 away in the 18,
Champions League.
Yeah. So I'm saying that goal reminded me completely of that header.
Do you know what? Soboslai is doing a lot of fouling. I'm not gonna lie.
Bruv thinks he thinks he's playing for Leipzig all over again, man.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't quite his fault because Jones let the guy chop in on him and then kind of just ran into Sobo.
Yeah. Wow, man. Yeah, VVD.
What a lot of people have got to remember as well. Out of all of our like key players, Sobo's played the least minutes in pre-season, so he's probably got a little bit more catching up to do.
Yeah, man.
And you've also got to remember that he had a precaution injury. He was out for training for a little bit. He only played like 20 or 30 minutes against was it Leicester? He started there. He's going to be a little bit rusty, I think.
I'm not going to lie. If this is what happens when he's got the armband, I'm all for it, mate. I'm all for it.
This is the VVD we wanted a bit more last season.
Yeah, man. Hopefully,
hopefully this is the kick up the arse of the new captaincy that brings back old Virgil.
Yeah, it could be like one of them galvanizing things, man. But again,
hopefully,
we have to hope. We have to hope that we bring back Prime Verge. But
I'm hoping so. Oh, Matip, what was that pass?
Are you guys just a little bit worried about centre backs?
Yes,
a little bit.
Because of Kanate injury and stuff like that. I'm worried that if we play Gomez, like I'd rather have someone I can really trust. I think Gomez a right back, I don't mind. Gomez a centre back though, no.
Don't worry, guys. The score will be changing in a minute as well, guys. Don't worry. Our tech man is just on a break.
Deserve break, man.
Big up Sam Max Eat every time as always. What if Chelsea bid with 50 million? 100% FSG need to walk. Look, Sam actually know how I feel already. Like, these men should be walking regardless. But yeah, if Chelsea come in and bid 50, what if Lavia turns around and thinks, okay, will Chelsea value me more because they're willing to pay? You never know. Players do have egos as well. Lavia might be annoyed we don't value him enough to pay the amount. Do you know what I mean? Who was that player that famously said, nah, I don't want to be going for no 10 mil or something like that. I'm a better player than that. Or what? Like, you'll be surprised how some players, they do think, hold on a minute, you're not willing to pay for me, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit weird because when you think about players, all about contracts and all that kind of shit. But nah, if a club don't show that much interest, then they don't. And they're like, bro, if you really want me that badly, then you'll fight, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like fighting for your girl, innit? You know? Like,
and the funny thing is, like, I showed the missus Lavia last night, couple clips, and was watching things, and she was like, at 19, like, that's a big risk though, innit? Because you can tell he hasn't even grown into his like man body yet, and what if you don't, you know? And I said, no, that's true. But what you got to understand, babe, is what if in 2 years, when he has grown into his man's body, he's a £120 million player and he plays for one of the rivals and we flop? Like, you've got to, you know what I mean? That's the risk in football, right?
You've got to take risks.
2-1.
Who is that? It's Nabry.
Yeah, Canapri. Or it might, it's Canapri.
I'm not going to lie. I do not like the way that actually...
That was a poor goal conceded.
Oh, Trent. Oh, no.
Trent got done there.
Trent got that little bit of movement off. Oh, no.
Oh, no. It's Matip got spun.
Matip, both of them got done. It was Matip and Trent. Both got done.
Yeah. Trent should have run. Trent didn't
I'm not even going to lie. That was actually a scuffed finish there. It wasn't even necessarily meant, but what a flip. Come on, Matip, man.
What has happened to him, man?
I don't know, bruv. I really don't know.
This is why we really need a new centre back. This is why we really need a new
sometimes you can't underestimate a player not caring anymore. And I don't mean about Liverpool. I just mean in general. Like,
go on, Diogo.
Good ball, unlucky.
Good defending.
I think
Lamry did look a little bit offside in that move as well.
He's flicked it over again.
Nah.
No, I don't think he was. I think Matip was pegging him on.
Good ball. Well done, Cody. Kept it alive. Well done, Jota. Kept it alive. Who's there? A couple of people are saying that you can't blame Trent. You kind of do, because he's got to watch the run. He does have to watch that run. He has to watch the run. But you would probably slightly maybe be like Matip was more the one who got sold down the river.
Yeah. If you were going to say the blame's on Matip, but Trent should have done a little bit better. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I think it's because if a player like Gnabry who relies on movement, you should be you should know your opponent, you know? And that's a direct opponent. You got to do better with that, personally, for me.
Maybe he was offside, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to rewatch it. But either way, Matip should be doing better, because that was quite easy for Gnabry to score that.
Yeah, agreed.
Let's have a look how good Sabot slides with his corners.
Oh, here they go.
Not bad.
Nice, guys. Nice.
Good defending. There we go. That's what I want to see. There we go, Joel. Free kick. Maybe Trent score one there. The thing is, for me, right, doesn't matter if it's offside. It's
still got to defend properly.
Matip should do better, and Trent should do better. I don't think I don't think Trent will shoot. I think this is going to be a cross. Edge, we can't update the score because the studio that I made has been won by Cal. And Cal's not here yet. Trent cross.
Oh, unlucky.
Careful with the counter. Oh, done for Jones. One.
Play
All
across.
done.
Nice. Come on, stretch the play.
All done.
I think we're going back to type. This is more like a traditional 4-3-3 in my opinion.
I think that's what Klopp wants to do, bro. I think the 4-3-3 will be because you can kind of invert even if you're doing 4-3-3.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. If we can play the inverted and we could play this at the same time. All for it, man.
Matip's having a
All for
disaster,
it.
man.
That echo when I talks back.
Well
again,
done, Joel. That's
at least
better,
he
Joel.
won it back. Beautiful pass from Gap.
Beautiful.
Oh, Davies.
Alfonso, are you trying to audition for Liverpool? Because that's the only way I'm having it.
Bro, every time, he's so rapid. It's ridiculous.
Do you know what? I still believe Gnabry, considering how versatile he is the player we should have went and got, you know.
Gnabry's the baller.
Because he can play left and right. He's the one that we should have went and got.
He's a really good player.
I would have loved Kingsley Coman as our Mane replacement.
Oh, no, Kingsley's a baller.
So.
But he's injury prone as hell.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I
look at that fucking Davies. Oh my God, doing this.
Well done, Matic. At least Matic put in a couple good challenges in the last 2 minutes.
Come on,
don't worry, people.
guys.
We'll be changing the score in a minute. As I said, our tech guy's just gone on a break, but it is 2-1, and the time is completely fine. So that is the correct time, guys.
People want to score is 2-1.
Goals from
another thing people have to remember as well. We are playing an elite side here, so like. Yeah. It is a little bit like over the top to get angry if they make one of our players look silly, or this ain't no one of those little dead teams we've been playing so far. This is an elite team.
No, if this is a Bundesliga 2 team, then maybe be worried. But
yeah, do you know what I mean?
This is Bayern Munich.
They have an overrated manager, but
yeah, of course. But Bayern Munich is still top 10 in the world. Like we're playing the top.
Oh
10
yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're not playing some any old youths right now.
Oh, that's a great ball. He was offside there when he missed it.
Yeah, he had to have been. Is this linesman on holiday?
That was 100% was offside when he got tossed the ball. If he scored from there, that's 100% offside.
I'm not even gonna lie. You see Alfonso, yeah? I've never really thought a player like him would be possible to get in terms of like because Bayern Munich are obviously such a good team and
nice
well done, Joe. Well done, better.
I'm starting to realize that in football, if you're willing to pay, there's actually nothing that can't be done. And this is the reason I want FSG out and new owners in, because somebody like Davies is a type of player that we should 100% be like, you know what? That's the evolution of Robbo right there in our team.
Very good, Trent.
And he should be a player that we should be looking at, properly looking at.
100% agreed.
But again, how much will he cost, Drift? That's the thing.
I don't care, you know, Ram. Pay it.
I
know his quality, bro. I don't care, bro. 70 mil, 80 mil. I don't care how much he costs, bro. Beautiful. A player of his quality and what he would bring to Liverpool in terms of we play a high line. All right. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like he's a good defender. He can fill in. He can play left wing. He's versatile. like I don't care. 70, 80 mil, whatever it is. He's the type of player that I want in Liverpool's team, bro.
I don't know. I know Real Madrid are looking at him.
Who? But we got FSG as our owner's drift.
It's going to be too expensive. I think they probably will ask for about 90 million euros.
Let me see how long he's got left on his contract.
Oh, great ball, Gnabry.
There goes Gnabry. Gnabry.
That is disgusting defending. Oh my god!
Stole the dream there. Everybody went over to him, and then
who's that? Is that Tell?
Yeah,
is that Tell he scored?
That was too easy, man.
So easy, man. I need to go a prediction right. I said it was gonna be a draw. After no, it's Sane. Sorry.
Hold on a minute. Why was Robbo all the way over on the right?
I think because
that was
we
the
lost
reason
the ball.
why he had all that room.
We lost the ball in such a stupid.
Do you know what? I'm blaming Robbo for that. Do you know why?
Yeah, Rob. I don't know what
Robbo should be on everybody in the team by continuing to run. Matip was there, bro. Why did you even go over? And then he's the reason why my man on the back post was free.
Matip, not Matip. Robertson should have been where Sane was.
Yeah. Well, I left.
Sane was on his own. Sane was literally on his own for tapping. So
flipping no.
Not good enough.
Where our left back should be, man. So
okay, no.
I think we were good for like a good chunk of time, but Bayern have really got back into the game.
They were getting back into the game for a little while. Oh, right. Transfer market value Davis at 70 million. Yeah, we'd have to pay 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you think about the left back market at this moment is not really that incredible, is it? So
yeah, there's not a lot of options.
So he's probably going to add a little bit more on top.
Oh, you know what though? Oh no! It's be 3.
He's only got 2 years left on his deal, though. So at the end of this season, with 1 year left, knock down price.
But what is this defending? I swear to God,
what's your guys'
down.
What's your guys' thoughts on United signing Højlund?
What are they doing? But in the future, we might look back and go, do you know what? That was good business.
I think they're taking a massive risk, but I think sometimes you have to take risks because, to be fair, the striker market is shit at the moment.
Put it like this, yeah. This is the thing that's annoying me because I'm being forced to watch face and I don't like watching face. We're looking at a scenario now where they're willing to pay £20 million more for potential than we are for potential, but technically a striker has a greater chance of flopping than a DM. So their risk is even higher, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's all about goals, isn't it?
Yeah, if at 72 million, if he doesn't bag 20 goals a season for the next couple years, then technically they paid too much for him.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he's only scored 9 professional goals. And they're paying 72 mil. That's mad.
Yeah, I mean, this is his first. You could argue say that Darwin Núñez, when we signed Darwin Núñez, that was less of a risk than this because he scored about 30 goals the next season.
Of course, but he's had 3 professional seasons and was banging in goals at the top level.
And he's not even played a single game of like competitive European football. As in, he hasn't even played Europa League. He's played Europa Conference.
And Núñez was turning it up in the Champions League, scoring against us. So,
yeah.
I don't think it's a bad signing. I think you've got to take risks, and I don't think the striker market is that good at the moment. But I think it is too expensive. I don't think he's worth that much.
Oh yeah, 100%. Not even worth that much. But it is what it is. Let them do what they want to do.
I just find it funny how all the United fans are saying similar things we've been saying about Núñez, and now they're saying about their own player.
Oh,
Tabs, we're waiting for Callum to change the studio. Go on.
Go on, Mo.
Shoot. Oh,
Unlucky,
shot.
Diogo.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. I think that might be half time. I think they might pass it out.
Nah, I think that's half time, yeah.
So at that moment, I think Gakpo should have just made that cutting run into the box instead of dropping that far deep. But who does that?
Down.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's holding his leg. Shit, fuck's sake! Not before Chelsea.
Oh, it's a knock. No, Robbo said it's just a knock. It's a knock.
Fucking hell, man.
I think knees collided and knees clashed or something like that. So, because I saw Robbo do that, and it's like that must be like a knock.
I think he'll be fine, but still,
Yeah.
we're at half time.
When is the Chelsea game? Is it next week?
Next Sunday, I believe. Yeah, 4:30. Is it?
Season's about to start already, man. Flipping out.
I know. Yeah. No. Sorry, wrong one. Chelsea v. Sunday. Next Sunday at No, not next. Is it next Sunday? Might have looked at the wrong day.
Might be next Sunday. It makes sense.
No. Yeah. Next Sunday at 4:30.
Yeah. Already, man. Football's starting already. Well, it's a good thing, but yeah. All right, people. It is 2-2. Two of our flying Dutchmen scored in Cody Gakpo and Virgil van Dijk. And then Gnabry and Sane 4-2 goals back for Bayern Munich. And we been a up and down first half. Like first 25 minutes, absolutely amazing. We tore them apart, left, right, and centre. Had a couple of really good opportunities. Obviously, Gakpo took his one. I think Jota could have scored. Obviously, Mo had some really good spells. But ever since then, we started playing stupidly, and we conceded 2 pretty poor goals. I would say they were poor goals, weren't they? They were
No,
really bad.
Our goals, I think our goals were good. Their goals were just from poor defending.
Yeah, just poor defending. And the worry is, even though again it is pre-season, but these are things that we've actually witnessed.
That's been a problem for us.
Yeah, for the last 8 months or so, and that's what that's what the worry is that we're back to our old tricks again. And you know what? They're going down the right side. They're doing the same thing again. They're going down the right side.
Yeah, because it's Gnabry that's getting that space.
I do. You know what? A lot of people are in agreement. That first goal was offside. I do think that was offside. I think the line was holiday.
It should be 2-1. Really, it should be 2-1.
Yeah, and Robbo for the.
Was poor,
what
man.
was Robbo? Why did Robbo? Man. I mean, maybe in his mind he's thinking, if somebody knows that I'm over here, they'll go over and back me up over on the. But no, Robbo, what are you doing, bro?
Cover your area.
There's no one around. I swear there was literally no one around Sane. Like,
no. He had this freedom of the whole pitch.
Yeah, like Robbo should be there, around there, helping out, trying to stop Sane, and then he's over there on the left side when Sane's on the right side.
Telling you, but 2-2, boy. I can hear the echo again. Can you not hear when I'm talking? There's an echo.
Slight echo. I don't know if it might be me.
Where's that coming from? 1-2.
I don't know what you're.
1-2.
Is it me?
Yeah, it might be, bro. It might actually. Yeah. I think it might be you. You know, bro. I wonder what that is.
I can't hear an echo.
That McAllister injury is worrying me, man.
So I looked at Robbo. I think it might be me because I heard my own voice right there. I think I'll drop back out and drop back in again.
Okay, cool, no problem, bro. Yeah, that situation now that might have arisen now with McAllister, I'm a little worried about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about that now.
He did mention. Ram did mention that he saw Robbo do this to the camera. I think he kind of said it's a knock. needs knee collision, so I think he should be fine. But still, it's gonna hurt.
I hope so.
I hope so, because if we
It's
have
not
this
ideal.
before Chelsea, it's just typical Liverpool injuries before season.
I'd bring him off though, you know. I'd actually bring him off. Oh right, no, the echo's still there. It might be you, Jersey. The echo's actually still there. 1 2 1 2.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, there's still. It might mute your one just a sec, Jersey. Let me see. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, it's you, Jersey. You know, it's actually you.
How is it me? That's weird.
Ram, it's actually Jersey, Ram. It wasn't even you, man.
Oh shit! I thought it might have been my mic. My mic is actually the mic that's connected to it is actually my webcam. So
yeah, but me and you both using webcams.
Oh yeah. Let me talk again now, Ram.
Yo.
Yeah, it's Jersey's, mate. It's Jersey's, mate.
Shit.
Hold on.
Like 50 times the mic. So I think you've got your volume a bit too loud, mate.
2-2. And we've got this thing to worry about here with McAllister. I really do hope it's an impact. I really do.
I saw Robbo's reaction. He was like, "Don't worry, it's an impact," kind of thing.
Yeah,
so,
I think it's knee collision. I think he's fine.
Flipping out. Big up to everyone with the supers. Let me get through a couple of these. Big up Sam Max. CDM is a must, and we still need a centre back and a right back before the season starts. Sadly, we'll be short again in transfers. Priority for FSG is to pay off the new stadium. Yeah, no, you know what I mean. I don't know what their excuse is. I really don't, but they need to get their act together and just give the funds so we can.
I'm at times I'm like, Klopp, just say it, bro. I know you want to say it, but you can't because you have too much self-respect, too much respect for the people that employ you. But like, bro, you want players, but you're not getting players. What's there to do?
Sultan, I said this. How can you watch this game and don't think we desperately need a DM and another 8 and a centre back? Arsenal will sign a backup goalkeeper for 40 mil while we're just chilling. Very true. They're actually looking at backup goalkeepers and we can't even get our main target in. Cyberzone, Soberslai's name is spelled wrong on his top. That's funny if that's true.
Is that actually true? Have they actually spelled his name wrong?
McAllister was helped and hobbling into the change room, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, that can happen on an impact injury. Don't get me wrong. Then a couple of days and you're all right. It's just a bruise, but
he's definitely coming off for half time. I don't think we're going to take any risks. So I'm pretty sure McAllister's fine.
I really do hope so.
Let's just not take any risks and maybe bring in Clark.
I kind of, after seeing what Jones did the last 10 games of the season, I wouldn't, if it is like something a lot more serious than it actually was, I wouldn't mind resting McAllister and putting Jones in for now. You get what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure out what the echo is. 1 2 1 2. Oh, it's gone now.
Is it me?
No, it's gone now. It should be. I can't hear it anymore.
I've listened back to it, and I think I know what it is. I don't think it's an echo. I don't think it's an echo per se. I think it's feedback of like someone's listening to themselves, kind of thing.
Someone might have it in another window or something.
Okay, well, no, listen, if you have, I haven't got it open.
Nah, I haven't got any windows open.
I've got mine muted. I thought it was maybe because I had my headphones quite loud to talk to both of you. So maybe it was the sound from the headphones going to the webcam.
It should be all right now.
I've turned both of you down, so let's see if that helps.
Big up Rod's in the building.
Big up Uncle Rods.
I think it's gone now. I think it's gone. I can't hear it anymore. Hopefully that is it done. Big up everyone who's jumping in. Nearly 750 of you during this watch along. Big up everyone. Make sure you smash the like button on your way in, guys. Subscribe if you're new. It is 2-2 between Liverpool and Bayern Munich. It isn't looking good in terms of defending. It
looks like they're showing the replay of the McAllister injury. It looks like a knee to knee.
I hope he's all right then. I do.
Because he went in for a challenge and it looks like his knee collided with another player's knee.
They do hurt, those knee to knees.
They sting. They sting.
Yeah, they do. But hopefully within like about 5-10 minutes you can run it off. Do you know what I mean?
Because I think all the nerves are almost like a ball and socket around the knee. So obviously it's going to be a lot more painful. I think it's also the same at your elbows and everything like that. So
yeah, big up Ahmed in the building.
Big up Ahmed.
You know what? All right. Some of the positives before we start this, because we can't just always go on about the negatives. Cody Gakpo's goal was absolutely brilliant. The move,
1-2 with Jota, the movement, just everything, man. Like
beautiful. And then you know what? And a beautiful corner and a well-taken header from Verge as well. 2 good goals.
Yeah,
2 good goals.
2 well-worked goals, man. And funny enough, both our goal scorers are both Dutch, so that's a little added something. But yeah, man,
we've got to get this DM in, because I'm not gonna lie, quite a few of the things that we're seeing happen right now, they are due to the fact that we're not stable defensively, and having a DM is one of the main key components to having a stable defense. We've seen it for years.
It just lackadaisical in the midfield as well. Like we're just not keeping the control of the ball and keeping it well. So it's
Another thing that I would put in. This is a good point. Gramps, this is the first time that Mac and Sobo have played together, so we've got to give it time. It's true, like when you think about it, and that was why I was annoyed none of the other preseason games that they've played together, because I think those two need to have a kind of partnership and a bit of cohesion. If we're gonna, do you get what I mean? Like, why are we not playing them, together? I mean, obviously we are now, but why have we not played them together to like get them used to each other? You know what I mean? It was a little bit stupid that they haven't played together, and I'll blame Klopp for that. I don't know why he hasn't played them together so far. You know what I mean?
I think that should have been like the first game against like what's it called, Karlsruhe. We should have played them together, and then get understanding with one another. Maybe for the second game, play them with other players, but just get them going at like I'll say a lesser team to respectively to those kind of teams, but don't put them straight against Bayern Munich, man. Ease them in rather than put them in the deep end straight away.
I've got another little thing I want to ask you lot about quickly before we go back to the second half. If you play a way more defensive system, right? If you play deep, if you're playing the kind of football that like Conte likes to play, for example, I think you can still get another 2-3 years out of Matip. I really do think one of the main issues is that Matip's just playing in a system now that just it's just all wrong for him at this stage of his career. Whatever you know what I mean? Like, ideally, we should be trying to get him out to a team that might be willing to pay like 15 mil for him because they play a system that he would be good in.
You could argue the same about Verge.
Where you think he's starting to get to an age where it might be a bit like too much to play the high line. I think he's still got another year or so left in him of being able to play at this level. But yeah, you're right. Eventually, it will be difficult for him as well. Any defender who's on the wrong side of 30 is going to struggle a bit when you got to start running back all the time now. And you got pacey young wingers running at you constantly all the time. Do you know?
Even when you hit 30, Drift. Even when you hit 30, you're just not the same, innit?
I mean, unless your name's Carl Walker.
Yeah, of course. There's always exceptions to the rule, but like again, how many players are like Carl Walker? You know, like it's not many.
Yeah, we should be looking around Europe for teams that play very defensive, counter-attack, free at the back type football, and being like, look, Matip would be brilliant in your system.
Yeah, maybe someone like a PSG would do really well.
I don't know though; they don't really play deep like defensive football.
Yeah, I guess so, but like I still think could do quite well because the league is genuinely quite slow. So
we got one for you here, Ram. Will Ram be on the terrace later slagging Trent's defensive discipline?
Nah, man. Nah. Don't worry, man. I'll still say he should have done better. But there are some points in the game where Trent defended brilliantly, man. Like I remember Gnabry tried to.
Yeah, you don't want to be running back and making tackles at 42, bro. That's a mad thing.
Yeah. But yeah, he there are times today he defended really, really well, and I know he's capable.
This is a good shout, you know. Matip at Inter would actually do really well.
I think Italian football, is a perfect place for him.
Yeah,
because he would have the freedom to roam forward, innit?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you know what? That's a good shout, man.
Maybe even Juventus or something like that. Even
at 33 years old, Matip should be on his way over to Serie A now, for real. And I love the guy. It would be horrible watching him leave as a person. Again, like I love the kid, man. But yeah, man, if he's gonna end up doing all of that, we can't have him doing the skanky leg every time a player cuts in and just, you know what I mean, and he's all over the shop. We can't have it anymore, man.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that's annoying me a little bit, and I know like Mo is the picture of fitness and whatever, but why is Mo always playing the majority of the preseason games as well when he's our only wing forward on? Like everyone else is getting like maybe 45 minutes or whatever. Why is Mo playing like more than everyone else? He should be getting a little bit more like when we can't rotate. Is it just me?
I'm worried about Drift. You know, we need a lot. We need a lot of players, but we seriously are accounting for the fact that we play Mo every single game of the season, more or less, and it's worrying. You know, I know he's in a tremendous physical condition, and he rarely gets injured, but we shouldn't be playing him like 50 to 60 games a season every season. You know, it's just.
That's what I mean, man, and just don't take the risk.
On the way.
Diaz is on now. Nunes is on now. Ibu's on now.
I think we've only made 3 subs? Nunes, Diaz, and.
Is it precautionary, or have we got a little bit worried that McAllister hasn't come back out for the second half?
I think it's precautionary.
Precautionary, man. I don't think they'll really want to risk it.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when it's like, even if it's a knock on the knee, it's like, the last thing you want to do is risk a knee injury, you know? So, yeah.
Wait.
Oh man, Cal is never gonna give up on the whole we didn't get DRB. I feel it for him though, because to watch DRB go to a Real Madrid or a PSG, you can live with it. But Villa,
yeah, I thought, and for 40 M's, Drift, 40 million. I mean?
Well, we can't throw a little 40 M's on the Barbie just for a little extra sauce, no?
Diaby's a baller, man.
Nah, I don't want to succumb. I don't want to succumb Cal to any more pain. Just let's not talk about it anymore.
I just want Cal to get one of the players he wants, man.
I told Cal just don't mention any players, bro. Like just let Drift manifest. Drift's manifestation is strong. Cal's jinx is also very, very strong as well. I don't know which is stronger. So I told Cal just Try not to mention any players, man, especially when they're really good.
I think I'm losing my powers, Ram. Do you know how long I've been trying to manifest this Lavia deal, bro?
Now that's just us being dickheads, bro. Like that's nothing to do with manifestation. We're just taking the piss. I think we'll still get it done, but we're still taking the piss.
Yeah, we better anyway.
Oh no. So easy.
I think Ali's still on, isn't he?
Yeah. Only 3 subs. I think Jota, Matip, and McAllister have come off for Nunes, Kanate.
Oh,
I
it's
do
3
love
subs.
how I do love how strong our I said he's deaf note. I do love how strong our attack is. I want the rest of the team to feel like the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like our attack's finished. We've already got enough attackers.
And you
We
know
just
what?
have
Our attacking
similar
midfield is
positions.
even brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just our bloody defence, man. From a
And
midfield point of view and from a centre-back, and you know what I mean? So,
Back to 2017-18 drift.
yeah, well, we've got to score 4 goals to win the match.
Yeah. And even then, we don't win the match.
And I can't really live a life like that.
Well, I thought we were done with these days, man. I thought we were done with
You know what I mean?
scoring 7 to win a match.
Dave is
Okay,
in that
they've-
phase.
Oh my
They've
god,
got-
he's
they've got
getting
their
rinsed.
they've got their backup keeper in goal as well now, Bayern.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't know why it took so long for people to go and get Summer, to be honest.
Yeah. Brilliant
defending
goalkeeper,
order.
him.
Yeah, man. I wanted us to buy him before we bought Ali.
Oh, it's like a yeah. It's like a.
You talking about Jan Sommer or the one who's on now?
No,
Jan
Summer.
Sommer, no, Sommer's a good keeper, but I think they've got Ulrich on. I think that's
All
his
right,
name.
yeah.
Oh, have they made a sub now? Yeah.
Yeah. They bought Sommer's off. I think Sommer's off.
It's pre-season, man. Why don't you just play? What's it called? Make as unlimited subs. Like,
I think it's time for a trim now, Mo. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
yeah, his hair's looking brazy, and you're talking to a guy that has flipping long hair himself. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
Mo's got to look so fresh and so clean for the season, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
And you know what? Whenever a man is out here looking rough, I always feel sorry for his wife. Because you know what I mean. You gotta remember, it's your partner that's got to look at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Poor, unlucky.
Got to get a trim, bro.
That was a better free kick, though.
Cal, there was absolutely no shots fired there in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, Cal don't need a trim.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Cal.
People say that I need a trim, bro. People say
Your
that I
hair's
need a
fine.
trim. Oh yeah, for what it is, it's fine.
I think the
What
real
I'm trying
person
to
who needs a
do.
trim is me because my hair looks like a mop.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, but like, I think out of all of us, the person that needs a trim is me.
I disagree. I think my hair's an absolute.
But Cal, you
abomination.
don't need a trim though. You don't need a trim.
And that's the thing. Like, if wifey plats your hair, Cal, then you're fine anyway, bro. So she's kind of implicit in the situation. Coleman.
Oh
Well
my
done,
God,
Bird. I'm not even gonna lie. He danced past Soberslay and Robbo there like they weren't even there, bro.
Bro, that's Coleman
Coleman's
for you, man. He's sick. Crazy.
Someone just said Cal needs a lawnmower. I don't know what for, but
He has got a back garden.
Oh yeah, did you get a cow? Speaking of which, did you get around to that garden? I think you said it on stream about the garden, bro.
Oh, well done.
I thought Cal was a garden man. Like he likes to tend to his
the
garden.
gardener.
Yeah.
I
Gardener,
don't
that's the right term.
know if I'd call him a landscaper, but he does his thing.
Now, bro,
Drift,
garden is
I know
Thanos.
you. You're a landscaper. Like you are a landscaper.
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy decorating, but I enjoy DIY.
What do you mean, garden is Thanos? Just, I don't understand that phrase. Nah, bro, it's garden is Thanos.
Yeah, I
What
don't
cow
know.
was that? Robbo.
It was Robbo and Soboslai, innit? Yeah, both of them, bro. They...
Robert is not playing well.
Other than
Gomez
that
is not
corner,
playing
he's
well.
done enough. He's done enough.
No,
Done
yeah, he's
F4,
not been
man.
good.
Ibu, don't follow him, man.
What? That's an awful pass.
Well done,
no.
Ali.
Oh no,
Yeah, no.
Ali.
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
Ali.
We are getting
Getting torn
demolished
apart.
here.
I just realised Ali's looking all fresh. He's got a trim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he shaved that beard, man. Why did he shave it? Just keep it.
Because he'll grow it back again, bro. He turns into a G as the season goes on, bro.
I see.
Fresh at the beginning, and then like, you know what I mean? And then grown up by the end.
I get you, man. I get you.
I don't know which version of Ali I prefer, the rough, like, beard or like thingy, or whether it's all like looking fresh.
You remember that time when we played Wolves and you had that Mario moustache?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. That was hilarious.
The Freddie Mercury moustache.
I do think that fit him though. I do think that was.
Yeah, that was funny. I remember.
Yeah.
But that was an interesting time where he thought he wanted to do a moustache.
Now, I think there's just a full beard fits him, man. Like,
No, I think he's I can't imagine him without a beard. He's the kind of person you just can't imagine without a beard because you don't see him without a beard often.
yeah, exactly. Oh, we haven't had a touch of the
Musolowski,
ball,
man. Not Musolowski, so
Musiala, man, he's so
Musiala.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, baller.
He could have played for England, bro. Like it's mad.
Chelsea must be kicking themselves.
Yeah.
Well
Go on,
done,
Lewis.
Sobol. Well
Go
done.
on, go on, Substitutions.
Bloody
Go on,
hell.
bro. That's the
Why did it
flipping
take
foul,
you that
referee.
long to... What, a no yellow, yeah? I don't care if it's a friendly.
Didn't Musiala score the winner for the?
He actually tried to
Bayern.
pull his pants down.
But that's you can't be
That's
trying to pull
wild.
people's
Ain't
trousers down.
OnlyFans big, man. Kids are watching. Man's trying to pull down his breed, you know.
Go on, Lewis.
Sobol shows some good pace to get away from Coleman there, because Coleman's one of the quickest in the world.
Yeah,
the fact that he was even able to get away from him there.
He's like a power runner, ain't he? He's just like once he gets a bit like Gakpo. Once he gets going, he's gone. Like, he's
Yeah,
gone.
a lot of people underestimate just how quick Gakpo is, but it's because he doesn't have acceleration.
Yeah,
But once he's off, he's off.
he's a bit like Joe Gomez, isn't it?
Ah, wonderful.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't know, you know. I would say Prime Gomez actually had acceleration, Ram.
But he wasn't blistering, was he? He was just
Better,
like a,
Robbo. It's much better.
he was more of like a. Once he gets going, he will catch up with probably quite a lot of attackers.
T1, what problem would you rather have as a manager? A bad defense and a good attack, or you can't score but you can defend? Which one is easier to fix? I think defending is easier to fix than scoring goals.
Because you could still use set pieces as your ally.
Ooh.
Because if you have an incredible defense, they must be good at heading the ball.
Yeah.
And they can head the ball into the back of the net.
The reason why I would prefer to have a good attack and a poor defense, A, I think it's easier to coach defending than it is to coach attacking. And B, because I know that you can win a game if you have a crap defense, but you just score more goals. It's difficult, but you can win. If you can't score, you can't win. It's just a fact of life in football. If you can't
I would
score,
disagree,
you can't win.
Drift. I think it's easy. I think you can train someone to score goals by the way you play.
Do you think so?
Yeah, but through the way you play and the way you break a team down, you can get that. But in terms of defending, is more: do you have the ability or the reading or the IQ to tackle properly, and do you have the concentration levels to to maintain it for 90 minutes. I think it takes a really like special player to do that.
I don't know, bro. I've seen crap teams defend well. Like, it's about the system if you don't have good individuals, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But also, you can say the same thing when you're attacking, innit? Like, if you...
I don't know, bro. Putting the ball in the back of the net. Go and ask Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, bro.
You got a fair point there.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think attacking is harder than defending in terms of like the natural ability to do it. I think you've got to be naturally good at being an attacking player. I don't think you can like take a player who, like, say for example, I mean, it can work both ways. Don't get me wrong, but imagine if you tried to make like Robertson a striker. That shit just ain't happening, bro.
Yeah. But you could also say you can't. Is that making Darwin Núñez a centre back? I don't see that happening either.
I think you could make Núñez a better centre back than you could make Robbo a striker, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Go on, Núñez.
Go on, Darwin.
Upamecano was pulling on his shirt there, ref, man. I do hate that Klopp doesn't have the best of records against Tuchel, because Tuchel's such a dead manager in comparison to Klopp. But for some reason, whenever we play them, he's always got a way of like nullifying the way we play. It gets on my nerves.
Well, back in the day, he did
always a draw.
Back in the day, he didn't. As in, like when he's at Dortmund, he would always beat him. And even when he was managing, he was managing Liverpool, Klopp was. He kept on beating Tuchel all the time. Remember Dortmund, Dejan Lovren, PSG, what's it called? Firmino, the no-look finish. Well,
yeah, for real. Maybe it's just more the Chelsea stuff that's lying in the memory.
Yeah. But then...
that was so jammy. Well done. Trent, Jesus. Well done, Verge. Do you know what? Verge has been the only shining light in our defense, man.
He's been
this
really
is old
good,
school
man.
Verge right now.
Verge, I think has been the best of our defense today. 100%.
Yeah.
Don't let him have to start badding up people. Yeah, bro. Ibu's been doing a lot of vacating.
Is it me? Was Trent not playing inverted because he seems to be playing like right about like before?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Trent is at the moment.
It's not. It's not good. I don't think Trent at right back works. I think if he plays inverted, it works.
Yeah, I agree as well. But I think it depends on different systems for different teams. I 100% back it. You know, I'm all for it.
Gomez and Elliot coming on. Is that Elliot? Yeah. I'm guessing that'd be Gomez for Trent, right?
Yeah.
A couple changes, bro. Bayern Munich are making quite a few changes now.
Yeah, they're bringing on the youngsters on now, so. I think now we should win this game now, the youngsters.
Cyberzone, team rot over 4 years instead of refreshing slowly. I think we have been refreshing slowly. We just haven't been refreshing the midfield. If you actually think about it, we have actually been quietly bringing in quite a few players that are now like mainstay players in the team. I just think it was the midfield we didn't do anything about. We brought in Ibu for the defense. We brought in Tsimikas. We brought in Jota. We brought in Núñez. We brought in Gakpo. We have been kind of slowly. We brought Diaz in. It's midfield that we just neglected.
I agree.
Costs as well.
But we haven't done it consistently, I'd say, Drift.
Yeah, I mean, we don't do anything consistently, man. In the market.
Good game, Cody.
Fair point. Fair point.
It's the Trent right back.
Yeah, Trent is playing as
Trent's
the
not
right
been
back.
good.
Get it away. Get it away, lads. Oh, Lewis, not in there, over there, mate. Why?
He dealt with the situation well initially. Oh, this linesman knows how to put his flag up.
That for once is offside.
Yeah.
Even the commentator just mentioned the fact that the linesmen haven't been doing their job on the offsides.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, man. Have we had a shot on goal this second half?
No, I don't think so. Oh no,
I don't think
no,
so.
actually no, because
Well
Nuno's
done,
one was
Elliot.
wide, wasn't it?
Well done, Elliot.
Go on, Elliot. Go on,
Come
Mo.
on.
Go on, Mo.
Beautiful, Nunes. Oof. I see what he was trying to do though.
Yeah, I did.
Because he knew the keeper might like go down. He tried to chip it over him, but beautiful football though. Them runs there are deadly. Mo and Nunes' link up is actually brilliant.
Top class, mate.
Is it me or was Nunes offside there? Or am I just...
No. He was on.
No, okay.
Oh.
I've seen a good question in the chat. Someone said to all the panel, what's our thoughts on the Bayern's treatment of Mane?
Well,
if I had control of the stream, I'll be big facing Drifty right now.
Yeah, if I speak in it.
I'm not a fan at all of what the way Bayern have treated him.
I sent you the video, Drifty, and Matt just said it all in it.
Cow trying to do me dirty, yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, Cow did that. Oh, Cow's back.
If I speak, man.
Good ball. Mo, no.
Go on, Mo.
Mo, you can't always get onto. That's a penalty, isn't it? Bloody hell.
You're not going to show replay.
I mean, in a friendly, I don't really care. But if that was a competitive game, I'd want a thingy of VAR.
I think he did get tripped over. I don't know if there's... See, they're not even showing replay.
Mo should have tried to have a shot of his right, maybe, instead of being predictable back onto his left.
Salah was being too unselfish. Sometimes you've got to be selfish.
Come on, man, it's rapid as hell, man. Oh, Substitute, you just got done there, man. What was that?
Bayern have got a lot.
What was that, Elliot?
Wings, man.
Just check. What minute are you guys on now? I want to check my thing's not vanished.
Exactly. Same as the timer, bro.
Yeah, I'm probably a second behind. I think.
Okay, so somehow I'm now ahead. I don't know how that's happened. My thing just put me ahead. I'm now 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, I'm so
ahead of the clock.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
You're 1 or 2
happened.
seconds ahead.
Doesn't really make a difference.
This is the thing about streaming, isn't it? Stream, it can change at any moment. It's kind of the reason why I don't want football to actually become internet only. I know a lot of people think that it would be cheaper and easier to think, but I don't like the idea of it always being. I do just prefer the old school. It's on Sky, it's live broadcasting, and I don't need my internet to watch it.
Go on.
Well, they have their own channel, innit?
Go on, Diaz.
Yes!
Come on.
Beautiful.
Lucho, come on.
Wonderful finish.
Great goal, Lucho.
What a finish. That's more what Luis Diaz needs to do, man. Come on.
Do you know what? I love the passion on Lucho's face when he scores, you know. I love it.
Like always,
it was him that started off the move as well, you know.
Yeah, it was.
That was a 1-2 with Mo in the end. Beautiful.
Finish, man.
Who did the cross?
It was him, bro. It was him that passed it to Mo, and then he ran and got to the end of the pass.
That's fantastic. What are you talking about, Cal? He ain't got end product. He just scored. What are you on about?
Agenda's got an agenda, innit, Cal?
It's got agendas against
agendas
Diaz.
have got an agenda. Brilliant goal from Diaz.
Beautiful, man.
Diaz has been so good in pre-season. He scored the first game. Did he score the second game?
You know what, Jersey? I think all of our forwards have been good in pre-season.
No, yeah. Nunes has been fantastic, even though Nunes has missed some chances today. They're not chances where you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, that one that he missed, he should have done better with his chance, but it was still a very narrow angle.
No, yeah. It's not like before what we've seen where he's missed sitters or something like that. It's been chances where maybe you could do a bit better, but
You know what? I still think there is a bit of an argument that Gakpo is a better finisher than Jota.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Drift. I don't know about that one. I'm not really sure about that one, Drift. Just saying. I'm not really sure about that one.
Well, if anyone disagrees with me, then fair enough, because Jota's a brilliant finisher, obviously, but I don't know, man.
I think Cal will disagree with you with that on that point.
Yeah. Cal definitely disagrees with me on that.
No, I agree. I think Jota's a better finisher, but I think Gakpo could definitely improve and get at that stage.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that they both play for Liverpool.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. We just got ballers in our team, man.
But
Gnabry signed a new contract last season, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. It must have. Otherwise, he would have been available on a free, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we should have been on that, man.
Let me have a look. Gnabry new contract. It's on a contract extension that runs out in June 2026.
Wow.
Yeah, he must have signed an extension then.
Yeah. He's a really good player now, bro. Like.
Yeah, it's true. This is a good problem to have. Who's our better finisher? Who should be playing? Who's the best? I love this.
It's
we
finally
didn't
near
have
the
that
levels
for a
of
while.
City where you can go. You've got too many options to choose in attack. That's what we've always wanted. We need a bit more depth in midfield with proper players, and then in defence, and then we're good. And then we've got proper depth.
I'll be honest with you. It could be my bias talking, but I think we've got the best front line in the Premier League quite easily.
No, I agree with you.
Damn.
I think in overall combination, I think yes, City have got the best striker. But if you're talking about all connection, as in best bunch of attackers, it's up to 100%. Think of it, Drifty. City have just lost Mahrez, so they've now got less of an attacker. Man United, they haven't got that many attackers. I think it's very clear we've got the best attackers in the squad in the league here.
Agreed.
Go on, Lucho. I was offside. No.
No. It's a foul. I think I might have gone out of play.
No. Foul.
I've got a feeling that the front line we're looking at now is what might start the Chelsea game.
What? Nunes, Salah,
and Diaz. I
agree with you. Yeah.
I think that might be what starts against Chelsea.
I'm not sure. I think it'll be Gakpo and Jota, in my opinion. I think.
You think so?
Yeah. I think
Cal said the same thing as well.
It's just a feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll never know until we get there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The only person we know that's going to start the game is Mo. Everybody else, we're like,
and Alisson, of course.
Yeah. And Virgin Trent. But in terms of the attack, Mo's the only one that we'd be like, Mo will play, and then who plays with him, we'll have to wait and see.
Is it me, or have you guys been a little bit disappointed with Szoboszlai?
What, in today's game?
Today,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. He hasn't been crap, but he hasn't been good.
It's for me. It's just unnecessary fouls. Just a lot of fouling.
But he's suffering from us not having a proper DM when it comes to them fouling, and I think that was
he's
a lot.
He's playing deeper. I think he's playing a bit deeper as well, which is it's not good.
One thing I will say though, because I can see a few people are disappointed with Szoboszlai. It's pre-season and he just got it.
Yeah.
Let's not start doing the whole is he good enough crap now. Bloody hell, guys.
I don't really count pre-season.
What
because
is the
like,
world coming to?
Nah, let
Is
the
it-
rival. It's just the rivals, and let the
But like,
rivals. do what they
just
do.
remember, drifting around, when we won the league, I don't think we won a single pre-season game.
I think we lost. We lost to Napoli.
Yeah, I don't think
We
we
lost
did actually.
every I think we drew one, which is the Dortmund, and the rest we lost.
Nothing is more true in football that pre-season doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You
lose
don't want
every pre-season game and still win the league.
Yeah. As long as people are losing preseason games based on things other than ability, like it's just about fitness and relationships. That's what
Exactly.
preseason is meant to be about.
Absolutely, 100%. I think
Like,
people
I'm
are just too caught up in the rivals trying to banter with pre-season. It's just dead banter, man.
But I'm saying with so many other rivals, if they're losing pre-season, they have such a they have a meltdown with their club, and I'm like, it's just pre-season. It's not really something to have a meltdown about.
Yeah,
I think
called
man
it.
go on.
I was gonna say I called out what Terry said about the kid for Man United. So that was it, Mainu.
Yeah.
And he said, like, what's the point of signing a player who's going to be better than Lavia? And I was like, literally after a couple of preseason games and like 80 minutes of competitive
Good
football,
save.
you're going to tell me that
Well
he's
done.
brilliant, Allison. Double save. You're going to tell me he's going to be better than Lavia? Like, come on. That is just shameful to even say that.
You can't. I really do not think you can judge a player or say he's going to become world class just from pre-season. That's just
No way.
Because a lot of the time you're going to be playing against other people's C and D teams. And
He's not even fully fit.
and he's now injured as well, mainly.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, this is a prime example right now. Anybody who thinks that Klopp gives a shit about the result, right now you're having a look at why he don't. He's winning 3-2. If he wanted to win the game, he'd shore it up. He wouldn't be bringing on 4 kids. Do you know what I mean?
It's all about giving them a chance, isn't it?
Yeah, like he's literally bringing on 4 kids. The result don't matter, man. It's just about relationships.
It's like
and
this for the
fitness,
game
man.
as well. Is I'm more looking at how the youngsters are going to do. Like I'm really excited to see how Kwanzaa does because that kid has really impressed me.
I want him to go out on loan, man. I'd like him to go out on loan.
What kind of club do you think he'd fit?
Freiburg or Wolfsburg.
So
I want him to go Bundesliga. Because our style of defending is very similar to Bundesliga.
I do agree, yeah.
So that's why I'm happy that Luke Chambers is going to go to, what's it called? To Leverkusen.
Yeah.
So I'd write our centre-backs to go to, that's why I was happy that, Sepp went to Schalke and now he's gone to Mainz again. Because I think he needed another loan because obviously he didn't play a lot last season. I want the same thing with Konsa. Send him out to like a Freiburg or a Mainz or a Wolfsburg. Then we'll be very happy.
I think maybe Mainz would be good because get that connection with Sepp.
Yeah, it could be. But again, I'm not going to be picky about whoever he plays for. I just want him to get game time.
Good point. Okay.
You know, back to what you said, the point you made about social media, though, Ram. I think it's such a valid point that I've thought about in the past before. Social media has ruined football, even though it makes it so much more accessible, which means that we get a lot more enjoyment out of it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Now everybody is just always worried about what everybody's going to banter their team about, rather than just caring
Twitter.
about what the real issues are or enjoying things or letting people. Now everything's just like banter era, and it's like, we're going to get bantered. Everyone's going to laugh at us. That team looks better than us. Like it has kind of ruined just enjoying football for what it is. And I think that's why we get all this dumb shit now, like Klopp out and all this crap. It's just everybody getting all like carried away with, everybody's going to be angry at us and we got to win and this and everyone's bantering us and that. Yeah, it's sure. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's just people Like, I think if you're that pressed about what people think about your team in pre-season, it's just no one really cares. It's all about playing the youngsters, getting minutes under your belt. It's also about just testing formations and stuff. The results don't matter. So
I
don't know why
speaking
people are
facts.
I don't know why people are so.
Just a guy in the comments speaking facts. Yeah, I'm looking at his stat. I'm looking at how many games he's played. He's played 1, 2,
Go on.
3 competitive games, and they all accumulate to 87 minutes.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Go on, Ben.
That Ulrich nearly fucking cost his team.
Ben Doak can dribble with both feet, and it's a beautiful
Ben
thing.
Doak's a good player.
Beautiful thing to see.
I don't care
But
what
yeah.
anybody. I don't care what
That
anyone
keeper
says.
nearly spilled in his own net. Oh my god!
People might think I'm being carried away, but I've said this from last season. I think Doak actually can be adequate cover for Mo this season.
No, it's not Doak.
I
It's
actually believe in
he
this
shot?
kid.
Yeah, Bobby Clark.
No, but it was
wrong
Doak
to the
who
shot.
made
Doak
the
No,
run.
made the run.
Yeah, no, Doak's really good. I'm impressed with Clark as well. I think it was after the World Cup, we did a few preseason games, middle season games against Milan, and Bobby Clark did a ridiculous through ball. He's just really good.
But Drift, I'm telling you, we have never won a Premier League title never won a league title without a Scotsman in our team. I'm just saying. Just saying. Maybe keep Ben Doak. It might continue the tradition.
No, remember, we got Robbo, remember?
Yeah, Robbo's getting older, isn't it? So I'm talking about later down the line. Ali. Oh.
Yes, well done.
Did City break the Champions League curse of winning without a Croatian? They don't have a Croatian in their team, do they?
No. Well, now they do, but
yeah, now they do. But before they didn't, did they? So they broke the curse of the last 8 teams to win the Champions League had a Croatian.
That's not really a curse.
No, but I mean, it did become a little bit like a thing where it's like, oh, raw, for real. Like every time a team's won the Champions League, they've had a Croatian.
Yeah, but you think about it, is obviously obviously Madrid dominated the 4 of the 8 because they won 4 Champions Leagues. Then you got Bayern, Liverpool, Madrid.
Oh, it's 11.
Oh, good save, 3-3. Fuck's sake.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Fucking A.
I'm not even gonna lie, Ali. What the fuck was that?
That was poor by Ali, bro. That was poor.
Oh my god.
My man just parried him straight into there.
What the fuck was that? Is he just getting all of the dumb shit out of his system before the real games come?
Better be. It better be.
Ali normally eats that for lunch. What the fuck was that? Does Ali just want to have a penalty shootout or something?
Maybe, I don't know.
He makes a good save and then kind of pushes the ball straight away to
that was actually Carrius.
That's poor.
That was crap, bro. What was that, man?
Oh my god. Fucking hell. Yeah, maybe he's bored.
I believe plays right back.
This is a good point, actually. Why was he allowed to actually have a free header in the first place?
Oh, this is annoying, man.
Go on, Clark. Make the right choice. Oh, go on, Clark.
Ah, lovely. No, I'm not going to lie. The fact that we let him have a free header is absolutely shocking.
It's poor.
That goalkeeping
it's poor defending and then poor goalkeeping.
No,
on the camera.
Elliot, man. Be stronger. Fucking hell, man.
Bruv.
Great ball. Oh, good defending. Was that Kwanzaa? Was that Kwanzaa who defended that?
Are they about to win the game after they haven't been in the lead at one point?
Kingsley.
Ball into the box. Maybe not.
Oh, good defending again. Well done.
No.
Speaking of Coleman, yeah. Do you not remember when he tried to control a pass and he landed, and his knee completely went the wrong way.
Yeah,
A
buckled
couple of
like
years ago.
hell, yeah. I
How did
remember
he
that.
get over that as quickly as he did? When I remember at the time when I saw that, I thought man's career could be over. That was a horrible injury. He recovered from that well.
There are some horrible injuries. Someone on a WhatsApp group showed me an injury where the guy's leg was literally going the wrong direction.
That was
I'm
what's
like,
it name?
how
Didn't
the
Ronaldo have that?
It looked quite an old video, but it looked like a modern old video. But like that's a broken leg and every ligament gone.
Do you know what is worrying me? And I'm not just saying this based on this game. I'm basing it based off of like where I believe he can even fit into the team. I just don't think Elliot has a Liverpool future.
Diaz?
Oh,
Diaz? Nunes?
Nunes.
Oh no!
You've got to score that, bro.
Okay, no, I think it's from what people in the chat talking about the Marcelo. I think someone sent me the Marcelo thing yesterday.
Darwin, you got to score that, bro.
That was poor Darwin. You got
Come on, Darwin, man. I think that's the first poor chance I've seen of him this pre-season. Pre-season, most of the chances he scored.
Oh, that was shocking, man.
He's going to get clipped.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, the Marcelo thing yesterday is, I don't recommend you watch it. It is awful.
What? As in like Brazilian Marcelo, left back.
I'm not sure which Marcelo it is, but all I can say it was don't. If you don't like looking at awful stuff like that, just don't look.
I don't mind.
For your own sake.
I don't really mind.
Well done, Dope. By the way, and this is what I'm talking about, agendas. And I just let people have their agendas because it is what it is. Nunes has been really good in pre-season. He's been playing well. He's been rightly being praised for how well he's played. And then he misses one chance and then everyone just starts jumping on his back again. It's actually it's actually ridiculous. How
That's football drift.
I know. It's actually childish, to be honest, but it is what it is.
It's a Madrid Marcelo, by the way. He kind of studied
So
someone
hold
in
on
the
a
leg
minute.
and his
He's
leg
mashed
went...
up. Yeah, no, I won't be watching that.
Yeah, don't. For your own sake, Drift, don't.
I won't be watching that. I can't deal with those kind of things.
Like, it looked that bad to me that I'm like, I don't know how this guy's going to play football.
Go on, Dope, son.
Come on.
Ben.
Oh, look at the run now.
Go on, Darwin. Look at Lewis.
Clark's actually looked good as well, you know. I like
he's looked
Clark.
better. He's looked a lot better than the previous
Yeah,
games, man.
I like Clark, man. He looks good, man.
He's
He looks
offside,
like-
though.
Good player.
Oh, no, he's not.
He took his finish well as well.
Yeah. I think that goal gave him a lot of confidence, in my opinion.
Wow. Nastiest leg break you'll ever see. This was a pre-season game then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not joking. Imagine someone's needing a whole 360.
Oh, no.
Like-
Fuck that. That shouldn't even be on the internet.
And it's not on the internet, it was on WhatsApp. Someone sent it to me on WhatsApp. It probably is the worst thing I've ever seen. Look,
wow.
Drifting makes Weedman look like a sprinter. I'm not joking. He's
Bloody hell, yeah.
When he's facing like this, his knee was facing like this. The other direction.
Fuck yeah, no, man.
Yeah, I would retire if I was him.
I will not be watching that.
Not anytime soon.
Rams, if you want me to send you the link, I'll send you it, but I don't recommend you watch it. You'll scar your eyes.
I'm good. I don't think I might watch it.
As I was just saying, lovely feet. Lovely feet, lovely. As I was saying, brief, you can't give it away after all that, bro. Yeah, Elliot, I just don't see where he fits in.
An empty stomach.
And I really hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see where Elliot fits in. I think it might be time to move on from Elliot. And it's unfortunate because I think the kid's got talent, but I just don't see how he's ever going to be a Liverpool player. I just don't. It's
Unless
almost
we get
like
a change
a waste.
of manager.
It's almost like a waste of time at this point, in my opinion.
Okay, so at least the good news is even though how horrific the Marcelo thing looks, he didn't actually break his leg. He dislocated his knee.
Yeah.
Well, that actually
So-
would make sense as to why it was all like
So
the other
that's
way.
why it
then.
looked that bad. So, in essence, when you look at the video, you think, "Oh, it's a leg break. It's absolutely done." But thankfully, it's not as bad as it is.
Comanche, why did you go and look, bro? Why did you go and look?
Don't look at it, please.
Yeah.
Mad thing. Got a late entry.
What's going on? What's going on? Apologies, people.
Well, that
Well,
Darius
big up,
Garner,
JJ.
bro.
Works killed me today, man.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
We've got a lot to talk about, man. We've got a lot to talk about because see my boy Curtis Jones. This is some conversation needs to be had, man. Ram, looking at you, some conversation needs to be had.
Bro, what conversations? Yeah, he plays the 10, bro. What's it, man?
You played a 6, bro.
Getting a lot of rumbling on your mic, bro. I don't know if it's are you
Is it good
moving?
now? Is it good now?
Yeah. That's
All
good.
right, apologies, yeah.
Damn.
Come on,
What, have you watched it?
I
Ram.
saw a
Did you
screenshot of it.
actually?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now you see what I
Konza,
mean.
keep your legs closed, mate.
Pause.
I told you not to look at it, Ram.
Nah, because when you
Yeah.
say not to look at it, I need to look at it, man.
I get the curiosity, but that's gonna scar
Nah,
you.
you know what? I learned a long time ago. If someone says don't.
Trying to see.
You don't want to. You know what I mean? I remember one time when I got showed a video. I
Oh
won't
no!
speak
Oh
about
no!
what it
Oh
was.
no! Thank God. I
And
thought
it
before.
disturbed me for months. And after that, I thought, yeah, I will never. Ever.
Oh, so Marcelo didn't get injured. He injured someone
No,
else.
no. Marcelo did the tackle, which resulted in this guy's knee doing a whole 360.
Go on, dog,
So, yeah,
son.
don't watch it.
Go on, little man. Go on, son.
Pass.
God, you're not
Go on,
grown
go on,
men, you
Ben.
know. Okay.
Oh, no.
Just a bad cross, but well done. Unfortunate. He done brilliantly up until
Oh
the cross,
no.
but that's what you know. What I mean, that's what
The
you
end
get
product,
when you're a youngster. He'll line that out. He'll line it out, man. It'll be all right,
Just
man.
give him
It'll
some
be
extra,
Yeah,
like,
it's
Whereas he
It's a-
gets
it's a-
excited,
it's
he just
a
thinks
bad
about beating the
cross.
first man, but the next bit, he's not thinking about the delivery after that. In his head, he's still young, and it's like, yeah, I ripped him now. I've gone past him.
Yeah.
it's like,
He'll
oh,
grow
yeah,
out of that. He'll grow
Unfortunately,
out
the cross only got to Darwin's shoulder. I think it came off his shoulder.
Yeah, it was just too high in it. But
4 minutes.
he'll grow. You know what? The only way to grow out of it is to play.
Exactly.
The only way he'll grow out of that is if he plays in the first team.
Facts, dude.
Exactly.
The more games you play, the better you become. That's it.
It's
Are you
4.
fucking kidding me?
They've just
Are
scored
you
a screamer. It's
actually
4-3.
fucking kidding me?
Another youngster scores 4-3 Bayern.
That was a goal.
Banger, man.
I'm flipping dumb, bro. I'm actually
And
dumb.
it's always down this right, isn't it? No matter what.
I'm
I had
dumb with this
I had
shit.
a feeling that they were gonna get a couple of goals and we brought on all them kids at the same time, but it is what it is, man.
I'm dumb, man.
Well, that is a
Oh, he looked like he's
screamer,
offside.
man.
He
He's
looked like
offside.
he was
That's
offside.
offside as well.
Was he offside?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
off.
looked
He's off.
offside.
Yeah,
he's
these
off.
linesmen have been all over the place, man.
Yeah.
They've definitely been told, look, the Singapore lads, the Singapore guys in the stadium don't want to see some goals, man. Just turn a blind eye to anything that's just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think to be fair, just for fun, it's fine. But like, it's
Could
If it
there
was
be
a
a little bit
competitive
of
game.
could there be a
Alisson-
little criticism on Ali for being too far off
100%.
his line?
No, but how is that going near post? Like, he hasn't even dived for it.
I don't know. I think he should have been a little bit more on his line. He was a bit far off his line considering the player was on the edge of the box. But I don't know. It is what it is.
we're giving the ball away again now. On the count of again.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is just a bunch of
Yeah,
kids
I'm
on the
done.
pitch now. It's we're all over the place.
Nursery midfield, man.
To
It's a
be fair,
nursery
that is a
midfield.
goal and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, this is like a what's underneath nursery, bro? It's like
What,
kindergarten midfield, bro.
No, kindergarten's reception, isn't it?
yeah,
I know you're
reception.
talking about. It's like a
Daycare midfield.
yeah. That's it.
I was gonna say something else, but I think that's a bit too much. I was gonna say fetus midfield, but nah.
I do believe that people do need to chill though, man. It's pre-season, guys. And look how many kids are on the pitch and how many changes we've made.
It doesn't matter. The results don't.
Come
result
on.
does not matter.
Like, if people are going to be angry we've lost this
Who
game,
cares?
then you've got to find a way to relax, man. No wonder you were losing.
Yeah, they're
this
three
shit.
now. He's made the right pass. Yeah, is he going to shoot?
2-on-1.
Good save. There we go. Good save, Ali.
Good save, Ali.
Finish. Oh, save.
Good save again.
Good save
Double
again,
save.
Ali.
Good save again.
Good
3
save
saves in a
again,
row.
Ali. So Ali, all of a sudden you've remembered who you are after that stupid. What?
3 saves in a row.
Shang Tsung, someone took his soul, bro, and he just
This
regained it
defending
back.
is not good.
But don't worry, lads. We've got 2 midfielders, and we're gonna challenge for the league again, man. We're gonna get Lavia. We're gonna challenge for the league again.
Will come off
Do
again.
you know what is the only thing that worries me a bit?
That's a foul, ref. Thank you.
Is the fact that defensively it's like we're back to 16-17 or 17-18 where we're just scoring loads of goals, but we're just going to concede. That's the thing that worries me. Like, I think you can apply context to it and be like, look, the kids are playing now, so it is what it is. But even in that first half, even in the Leicester game, we saw that there was multiple times where a team can just get through and they can get chances. And you will look at the stats and be like, they only had 2 clear-cut chances, but there were 2 big chances.
It's look, we definitely have to shore up this defense. That's an absolute fact. But I think for example, people are like, "Oh, I'm worried about the Chelsea game after this result." I've seen a few people in the comments.
Right,
like, guys, until we made the substitutions, we were beating Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
like, come on, man. Like, let's not go overboard. What we need to be angry about is recruitment. Fuck this preseason games and recruitment is what I'm angry about. You know what I mean? That's what my issue is. We were beating Bayern Munich till we brought all the kids on. Like, yeah, we've got some mistakes in our defense. That's factual, but we were beating Bayern Munich till our kids come on. I'm more worried about why I'm not hearing anything about signings. That's what I'm worried about.
Don't worry, it'll happen at the end of the week, and then it'll be pushed on to next week, and then the week after, and then the week after, then the week after. That's how we roll, Drift. That's how we always rolled. And people forget, we almost messed up the Alisson deal because we were doing what we're doing with Lavia. I'm seeing Tuchel being like, "Oh yes, I beat Klopp."
Let Tuchel have this, man. He's a douche, man.
Man can go.
We're not a fan of Tuchel.
Oh, man's Klopp stalker, bro.
Bang average manager. Well, the game finished, people. It was 4-3 to Bayern Munich. Make it up what you will. I know everybody's gonna have a field day. We're gonna have some panic stations in the in the fan base. But look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Talking points from the game, though. Jersey, what would you say is your biggest takeaway from that game?
I thought Gakpo was very good. I thought the attack was very, very good. I think my main concern is, of course, the McAllister injury. I'm hoping it is, as you said, Ram, just knee-to-knee collision, and you'll be fine for that game at Preston. But mainly, I think the attack was very, very good. I think as well, Virgil, since being captain, I think Virgil for me was the best player on the pitch. Yeah, Virgil for me, I think, since he's been captain, has looked very, very, very good.
JJ.
Ram, what did you take away from it, bruv?
Like you said, Gakpo was very good, in my opinion. Verge was good. I think in the second half, I'd say Luis Diaz obviously took his goal really, really well. Actually made the goal himself, arguably. Mo was causing problems. He was just up against one of the quickest players in the flipping world in Alphonso Davies. I think overall it's just been very good. It's just stupid, lackadaisical concentration in the defense, man. That's what really cost us in the end. So that's all I could take from that, in my opinion.
Yeah, Jay, I don't know how much you saw of the game, but what was your
I
takeaway?
saw a lot of the first half, and then just the second half was a bit iffy. I just think going forward, I think we're just going to be a problem in general, man. In general, I think a big takeaway for me as well is the fact that Jones played really, really well in the six, in my opinion. I think really, really well in the six, and I think we all want a number six, and we're all like frustrated. Well, myself anyway, I'm frustrated at the fact that the recruitment. It's just been shocking, to be fair. Like, it's looking like it's going to be a poor window for a couple of games, or even games where we might have an injury in that position. I think Jones could go and step up. Now, it's only been a couple of games, but if we look back on the stats, I think the stats will be really, really high for Jones in terms of kind of most passes completed, most tackles, and all of that. He's done that. Those are the stats for his game against Leicester, and I think he'll probably have similar stats today as well. And I think his understanding of all the midfield positions and what Klopp wants from a midfielder is going to be very vital, because we've got two new midfielders. So for me, that's a big thing. But recruitment for me is just it's winding me up. So I'm trying to find the positives. But yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's doing my nut, man. I mean, personally, I think Jones did all right. I don't think, like, because Szoboszlai had to make like quite a few like fouls because Jones was getting like out of position a bit. So, but I mean, again, it's not his prime.
But that's what the team's always done, though. Like, always think of when we had Bobby, Wijnaldum, and think how many times did Wijnaldum make a foul, because that happens in football. You cover each other, but I think if you look at the link up there, I think the understanding of when Trent went into midfield, he just dropped into right back straight away. He was in midfield and ran across to get into right back. Those little things go and help us kind of like win games essentially. And we were the better team, especially in that first part of the game, like of the half, with Jones in the six. Do you know what I mean? And everyone thought, oh my God, Bayern Munich are going to kill them. And it's like, what else do you want from him? Do you know what I mean? Like, Fabinho had that game. A lot of us, so if Lavia had that game, none of us would be saying, oh yeah, Lavia was poor, or this player was poor. I think they'll be like, yeah, it was a good performance. And obviously that's not his forte as well for me. Defending isn't Jones's forte, so to go and see him do that for me is quite promising.
I think that's what's worrying me in terms of like why we seem to think he's the best option at the moment, because he's one of the more attacking players in our team. So I know he did it for England, but it's really weird how all of a sudden this has become a position in the field. I would have picked Jones as one of the last midfielders in our team to play DM. Honestly, like I would rather Trent play there than him. I'd rather McAllister play there than him. I'd rather I don't know, Szoboszlai and Jones. I don't know who I would think would be I don't know. I'm just kind of shocked.
I think because we saw how good he was in that 10 position. Like, he scored that goal against Leicester, the take up on the spin and then just score was just what he's all about. And just to see him play in like a number 10 position, a number 6 position where it limits him going forward, is like, it's just weird to see. It's very weird to see.
Yeah, but that's my point, because we haven't seen him do it like that. For us, it's weird, but that doesn't mean that he's bad in that position, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I agree. It does look weird. I think we've seen him go and perform really, really well. We don't know how that will work over a 10-game span. I'm not trying to I'm not jumping the gun at all. But I'm saying that for someone that's not usual in that game, when you think of a DM a lot of the time, the DM does go unnoticed in teams. The DMs have always gone unnoticed. So if you're looking at him and you're like, oh yeah, he just had a decent game, like an average game, then for me that means he's having a good game, because he's not there to go and like do line splitting passes, and do you know what I mean? He's there to just keep it ticking and just do his defensive job. And of course, if we're coming up against some mad team or one with the Kopish, you might have a couple stand-up performances. But a lot of Fab's, for example, games when he's been at Liverpool, has just been a game where he's just been the guy, the reliable guy in the midfield that's just there, just sweeping up. He's had his games where he scored a goal or he's made a crunching tackle, but on the whole, he's just been a steady Eddie guy, and I think that's what you need in the midfield. But look, we just need someone in regardless, though. We need someone in regardless.
Yeah, we need two in. We actually need two in. Like, you know what I mean? We just do, man. Big up to Sean. It says, it's going to be a we will score more than you season unless we get more players. It could possibly be that, bro. Nikki, I'm never gonna lie, I'm not gonna say your surname, bro. That's a mad thing. We won on 2 transfers this summer. Why not take a 5 mil hit on Lavia? We'd still be up. It doesn't make sense. That's a very good point. It is. We're penny pinching on Lavia like we didn't save money on Sobo and McAllister, especially McAllister. Why are we always trying to get the win when it comes to like transfers? Why don't we every now and again just accept, all right, maybe on this occasion we might have to pay a little bit more? Every team in the world has overpaid for players on multiple occasions. I get it. You don't want your pants pulled down in the transfer market, but we're desperate, man. And sometimes desperate measures, you know what I mean? You've just got to, like, I don't even think 50 mil is even being that desperate either. Like, all right, it's 5 to 10 million more than we should be paying. But who cares when you need the player? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's doing my nut. It is doing my nut. JK, I guarantee we will miss Hendo this season. Yeah, I'm not going to speak on that when everyone knows my opinion, but I agree, bro. And maths, Arsenal went second in the spending, 170 million. We went second and signed no one because we won the league. Fans were happy. Oh, yeah, as in, yeah. FSG been hoodwinking us for years. I remember we did a video on it. A lot of people might not remember, but me, Cal, and Matt actually did a video on it. We won the Champions League, and then we bought nobody, because I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm not counting 2 17-year-olds and the dusted goalkeeper as signings. And we didn't buy anyone. And I remember we were just looking back and thinking, talk about complacent. And okay, we went on and won the league. In hindsight, that was because it was the team at the peak of their powers, and it was right at the beginning of what we were. So it worked, and you could do that when you got a bunch of 20-something-year-old absolute superstar players. You could. But you look at that now, and you still think, what a risk, because 1 or 2 injuries during that season, it could have totally derailed everything that we tried to do. Thankfully, it didn't. And then since then, we have had the injury problem. So that should have put more in the recruitment's mind, in the manager's mind. Oh, wow, do you know what? That can happen. So maybe don't take risks that give you a scenario where that can be what it is. And we're still messing around 4 years later. I don't get it, man. I really don't. Like I can't remember who said it, but somebody said it earlier. Arsenal, who are a team that are on our level financially, I think we actually should have more money than them if you're talking about revenue-based. Even though their owner is more wealthy than us, if you're talking about financial fair play, we make more revenue than them. So they shouldn't be able to outdo us financially. And they're out here looking at 40 million goalkeepers, and they've already got a number one. And they've spent however much they've spent already. And we're here dilly-dallying over 5 mil in a position in the team that we actually need more desperately than anyone else in the league. I know a couple of other teams need DMs, but not as badly as we do, because they've got a poor DM and they just want a better one. We ain't even got a DM. We actually don't even have a DM. Both of them just left. I know people didn't even think Hendo was a DM anyway, but he could cover there if need be.
He played.
Both of them
He played there for a season, Drift. We say he's not a DM. He played there for a season.
So both of them are gone. So both of our DMs are gone, and we're just pussyfooting around over 5 million. I don't.
Look, and I'm hearing the argument with Lavia as well.
Some big club we are.
Yeah, a lot of people, do you know what I mean, are trying to say, like, when I've spoken to people, been on streams, oh, but I'm happy because, you know, Lavia's not worth 50 million. Fair. That's a fair argument. I'm not going to dispute that with anyone. But why waste your time then going and putting 2 bids in for a player if you're dilly-dallying over 5 million? You've put 45 million already. So what if it's different if we had gone and put a bid in for 25 or 30 million and we said we're not going higher than that, like we're not paying 50 million. You move on to the next target. We've wasted about 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks.
Well, longer than that, Jay, because if you think about it, I reckon we wanted Lavia even when we thought Flacco was staying.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, we didn't need to rush as in Flacco would have been there for the opening game. But get it done, though, if that's who you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we've been dilly-dallying on Lavia for about a month and a half, maybe? Something like that. Like, it's really... I don't know, man. I don't know.
The maddest thing is, what's going to happen is we're going to go and end up getting a random DM, like a random DM from like Brentford or Norgard or someone.
Like the Andre kid.
Yeah, like the Andre link.
Or be Sander Berg or someone. If we might not get this Andre kid through the door.
All right, let me ask you a lot of question. And I wish Cal could answer this question for me live, because Cal was one of the people I've had this discussion with. We do say a lot of things like, why don't we do what Brighton did with our scouting and like go and pick up gems from South America? But I've heard a lot of people really like moaning about this new link from South America. So I just want to know, what is it? I just want to know, what is it for everybody who said we should be doing like what Brighton do and go and hit the South American market?
Drifty, that's okay doing all that, yeah. But it shouldn't be a case of them coming in and filling in a space to be our main starter, though. This is a guy that we're thinking about being as a backup to someone.
No, but Ram. But I know we're saying that, but Caicedo doesn't become who Caicedo is if he just becomes backup. They go and pinch someone for that amount of money, and they bring him as a starter because they think he's good enough. I think, for me anyway, I think Liverpool can't, because of the position that they're in, they can't afford to go and take a risk like that. Like Brighton taking that risk, it's like we're going to end up 8th or 10th or 12th. It doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're just going to play him and see what happens. I personally feel it's a completely different world, man. When people say, "Oh, we could have got Caicedo for 9 million and stuff," like, no, we couldn't have, because if we had, like in this situation now, if we were to go and get this Andre and that's the only midfielder we were to go and get, listen, there'll be internet riots, man, Twitter riots.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me just get this last super out before we wrap up. Mr. Sinclair, we have been cut through like butter, Jones or not.
Facts.
Yeah, it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good.
Peak, bro. Peak.
This is a good. I mean, Cal. This is why, like Cal put out something on his Twitter yesterday. Who would you rather sign, Kone and Lavia or
no, Kone and Andre or Lavia on his own?
Yeah. And I just said all three, because we're Liverpool Football Club, and all three of those players are a very reasonable price. If I'm not mistaken, we can get all three of those players for just over 100 million. Why should I not be allowed to have that as a scenario?
Listen, I agree. Yeah, I'm just telling everyone, if we sign this Andre,
I was on your side, Cal. I was on your side.
If we get this Andre guy, and I've never heard of him, I'm not going to pretend I've not even seen a compilation. I don't know who this brother is, right? If we sign this brother, that's the only midfielder we're getting.
No, that can't be.
We know how FSG. Listen, stop. It's an alternative to Lavia. We don't spend 50 million on Lavia and bring in someone else. Like, in my opinion, if we were getting Lavia, it was only Lavia. It was only Lavia. That's the only one that's coming in.
I kind of agree with that because of the way we normally move, which is really disappointing. But really, it should be Lavia and this Andre guy.
It should.
And
ideally, it should be Lavia and Painha from Fulham. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Not even this Andre. This Andre brother should be just some sprinkle on the top.
Yeah. And they're talking 20 mil max. So we should just be thinking about what we're going to do. And then that's just like what do they call it? When you're allowed to go and like buy something and petty cash.
Yeah, like pennies, bro.
It should just that he's petty cash, bro. We use petty cash to buy him.
Yeah.
Hey, Cal, we're not getting all right back, bro. You already know, man.
I'm just saying, Pavard.
We're not getting. Look, at this point, I would take Pavard.
People want a centre back and a player that can play as either fullback as well. Pavard, right there. But yeah, he's like, oh no, he's not good enough. Well, I don't want him to play as a right back. I want him to play more as a centre back. But when we have to play as a right back there, we put him there.
Hold on. Jamrock, you think that we're gonna get two midfielders? I think Jamrock's saying that bet that we will only get one. Look, I don't know if I want to bet. Actually, no. Do you know what? I'll put a cheeky tenner on it, Jamrock. I'll put a cheeky tenner on it. We're not getting two midfielders. We're not. Because I know we're only going to get one. I'll put a cheeky tenner on it.
We're not
What are you
getting
saying, Jay?
both
Are
of
you
them.
willing to bet that we won't buy 2 midfielders?
I will. 2
There you go.
midfielders. No. I will.
Jamro, I don't know if you want to take that up. What are you saying? You going in with a tenner as well, Jay?
Yeah, I'll go in with a 10, 100%.
Because
Jamro,
remember,
there you go.
I think David Lynch
100%.
put it out there that this could be like a power play from Liverpool being to Southampton. Well, if you're not going to accept it, we have players on our list that we can happily choose from.
Yeah, but they want to keep him though. So
even
how does that work? They've got Chelsea.
we're talking about
Chelsea are
Liverpool.
sniffing around. Like it's not like they're begging us to take Lavia. Like they're like, take him, but we need 50 million. They're like, all right, we want the player. 50 million is the asking price. If you don't want him, that's fine. Chelsea will take him, and we know Chelsea are going to pay up.
And they look
That's
like
if
they're
they get
getting a bit
Caicedo.
desperate now because they know that the Caicedo might be a bit rich for their blood at the moment. And Lavia isn't really that much worse than Caicedo if you're talking about like the ceiling of the player. He's nowhere near as good right now, but if you're looking at the ceiling of the player, there's a possibility there could be quite even. So maybe Chelsea are thinking, all right, we'll just come and get you for half the price. Like, I don't know, man. It is actually getting on my nerves. It's really getting on my nerves. But
I hate transfer windows because of my football club, bro. This football club has succumbed me to thinking about Leon Goretzka as a possible option.
yeah, I
with
saw
Lavia.
that tweet you put out, bro.
Do you know what's the worst bit? I know he's shit, and yet I'm still contemplating bringing him in. That's how badly Liverpool have hurt me. This.
And you know what's annoying me? This brother from Fluminense, yeah. Why when we hear that Lavia might not be accomplishable, am I not hearing? But Liverpool are thinking about being more ambitious, and you know what? They're actually now thinking whether the Caicedo deal can make sense for them. Why am I not hearing that kind of talk? Why have I got to hear, oh, some random youth from Brazil is now going to be the replacement for Lavia, who we have no idea whether he can cope with European football, and we're going to actually take the risk of him being first team DM, not come in and have a time to settle in like Martinelli or some of the other young G's that come from abroad. He's got to come in and hit the ground running immediately and be the DM. Now, what am I hearing, though? Oh, for fuck's sake,
It's
bro.
mad drifty.
Oh my
What's
days.
what's that clip called again? You need psychiatric evaluation. That's
I'm
what it
telling
is.
you. Like, I'm going to tell you this right here and right now for anybody who's never been to England and live in a nice, warm country like Brazil. First thing he's going to do is get off that plane and think, what the fuck is this? That's the first thing that's going to happen. Because that man's used to 30-degree weather, beautiful palm trees. He's used to all that. And he's going to get over here.
Humidity as well, bro. Like,
He's going to get over here and see dust getting blown around, grey, rain, all that shit. So first of all, he's going to need to acclimatize to that. You think he's going to be able to roll up at Stamford Bridge when he's only been in the country for a week? Oh, my God. Is this what we're doing?
not even that.
You know the weather's
Drifty.
going to be
Oh,
terrible
my
as well,
days.
man. The weather's going to be rainy.
Yeah.
I've already looked at the
Drifty.
forecast. It's going to be raining. It's
Bro,
going
it's
to be windy.
literally raining right now. It's literally
Oh,
raining
my
as we
days.
speak at this moment. Where
We haven't even had a summer in England. Big up to everyone who's out there enjoying their summer everywhere else. We haven't even had a summer yet. I think I can count one day's worth of sunshine spread across the whole month and a bit or 2 months of what the summertime we were supposed to have has already been. Oh, my days. But anyway, on that note, oh no, hold on. One more super. 5 midfielders gone, only 2 in. FSG can't do the maths. They're effing around with an elite brand. Too many Red fans are happy to accept the mediocrity. I am fuming.
Speak on it, Javid. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Yeah. It's mad.
Go ahead, Drifty.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to say, like, it's facts. It's real facts. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know how it goes. But we will be back. Hold on, one more. John Henry's OF account does not have money left. What was he doing on OF?
Buying a new yacht. Buying a new yacht.
Yeah, is that what it was? He's doing cribs. You go on his OF and he's just showing off all the money he's got. He won't spend on us.
Yeah.
Anthony says, Drift, I'll match Jamrock with £10 on us getting 2. well, even though I don't think we're gonna get 2, now you're doubling up my money now. So now I've got to shell out £20 if we get 2. You know what I mean? But all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'll add a caveat to this because I don't just like it. Can't just be about numbers. And this is for Jamuk as well. Let's redefine this. If we get 2 sufficient, adequate, quality midfielders, that's my bet. Not 2 any.
Not like loan, not like an
yeah.
I don't
want to hear. I don't want to see no like flipping when we won the Champions League and we brought in them 2 when we brought Elliot and Vandenberg. I don't want none of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean quality. If we get 2 quality midfielders, yeah, that's my bet. Because it could, like you said, it could just be some Arthur Melo on the last day, and I've got to pay out my
loan, like 2
I've
loans.
got to pay out on a bet with some dead. Yeah, no, none of that dead crap there. Like 2 adequate players. If we bring in 2 adequate players, then that's it. You know what I mean? But there you go. I'll take that, Andy. No, my money, bro. My money. But yeah, we will be. Hold on, did I get through them both? Yeah, I did. We will be back. What's today? Wednesday. We will be back with a special show for you guys on Friday. But obviously, you know, with any news breaks, then we'll be here as always. You lot know how it goes. But
Hopefully, Lavia.
I got a feeling you won't see us till Friday. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Jersey, Ram, big up for jumping in on the watch along, boys. It's been a pleasure as always.
It, man.
Apologies.
Appreciate it, obviously.
Jay, yeah. But Jay, love for jumping in. What are you saying? We're going to bring Ox back? Mad thing.
You know what? Listen, he's there just waiting.
He
hasn't even moved out of Liverpool yet. I guarantee you, he hasn't even moved out of Liverpool. He's been running around the AXA instead. Watch.
Oh man. But yeah, it was a 3-4 defeat to Bayern Munich. It's only pre-season now, people. Let's not get our knickers in a twist. We will be back on Friday, people. Big up your damn self. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And we will catch you next time, people. We're out. Peace.